Today we're going to talk about how you guys can bounce back after the coronavirus and make something good of it. Wicked. The good thing to point out is that once this lockdown is raised and it goes back to some sense of normality, even though it will never be normal again, but even though we'll have some sense of, the new normal, there will be a boom in business, simple as. There will be a business boom. We will see the economy do, quite bad for some sort of extent of time, but it will be a general sort of increase once lockdown is raised. So, the good thing is this will happen. Restaurants and health and fitness gyms, hotels, all these other niches of businesses, they will start to see an increase in their revenue. And the good thing for social media in general is that loads of these businesses will see that customers are coming in and they're really looking forward to sharing their posts, sharing that they're eating in these places, sharing that they're going to this gym in particular on their Instagram DMs, Instagram stories, really sort of highlighting that, we're back to normal, we're back in the new world. But for you guys, how you guys can make an actual opportunity of it and make something of it is giving slight tweaks to how you work things. This can be simple stuff like your financing and how you actually go about costing. There's loads of different sort of avenues to which I can discuss here, but the first one that I think is important for myself and my sort of business in general is that they're not going to be able to afford or not going to be able to want to pay full price. Simple as. It's going to be a little bit, it's going to be tricky for a certain amount of time if you go in and you charge X amount for a video shoot, X amount for a social media shoot. Some businesses are going to be skeptical, especially the local ones, are going to be skeptical of paying full price because they've just taken an absolute shafting through lockdown. So the number one tip that I say here for making something out of this lockdown is to provide some sort of finance option for your clients. So say you're a photography or you're a videographer and you go to a certain client and you say, right, I want to do some work for you. They say, yeah, let's hook you guys up. We need some content. And you got to charge £1,000 for this content shoot. The chances are, £1,000 is a rough example. The chances are this client is going to be a little bit skeptical about forking out £1,000 for a one-off shoot. Straight after being shafted by the economy and shafted by lockdown in general. But you can look at this £1,000 and you can split it up into 4 months. You're still being paid £1,000 for this one-off shoot, but you get paid over 4 months. But what you find is clients will be more than happy to pay lump sums instead of a one-off chunk after this lockdown scenario, or that's what I think. Anyway, so this second tip is more based around agencies that want to work with either a higher caliber of clients, better sort of quality of clients, or whether you're a new agency and wants to get sort of, their foot in the game and wants to get some half decent clients. If you've had your eyes on a really good client for the past X amount of months and you think, right, I want to get in with these guys, this is a really good time to do that. Simply because these clients are going to be strapped for cash, but they're also going to be eager to have their sort of image portrayed online, whether that be through social media, photography, videography, whatever your agency may be. You can reach out to them and you can provide a reduced price package. You can even work for them for free, okay? Because I think portfolio is a massive, massive part of really scaling the business when it comes to, your agency. Once you've offered them some sort of value and you've done, 1 month or one shoot or whatever for free or a reduced price, they're going to see the value in you guys, and more than likely, if you are actually up to the standard to which you think you are, they're going to keep you, simple as long as you retain that sort of standard in your work. Don't think because it's free you can half-ass it. Go there with the incentive that these guys are going to sort of lead on to more things, and you can even future pace in the sales sort of scenario. That it will lead on to more things after that, and you are looking to work with them on a long-term basis. But you can reach out to these businesses in multiple ways and provide them so many different things, especially after this post-lockdown or this once the lockdown's raised. You can really make good of it. Okay, and to give a quick summary, how you guys can bounce back in a really good sort of manner after lockdown is to, one, look at your pricing, maybe look at splitting up the monthly cost or the one-off content shoot cost or the one-off whatever cost into sort of many lump sums. This will help you in a sort of revenue sense as well, because it'll keep your sort of cash flow coming in each month. be able to take on more work. You know, there's a lot of sort of benefits of splitting up costs and shoving it over many months, and the main one being that the clients will be more than likely to go with you because they're more than happy to pay in sort of a many sort of chunked up cost, however to sort of term that. The second being, now is your chance, guys, to go after these higher caliber clients, looking at better quality clients and going after them, providing them with some financeable option, even some free options, some reduced price options, and looking at them in a way that you can benefit them in the sense that they've struggled, and they can benefit you guys as well through providing long-term work and even recommending you to new people. If you have any recommendations or any help required, please free to send me a DM on Insta. My DM should be somewhere on the screen. So yeah, send me a DM. Let's talk about questions. Let's talk about some more advice. Feel free to comment, subscribe and all that jazz. Hopefully that helped a little bit, and I'll chuck a summary at the end of the video as well. Great stuff. Thank you. Cheers.